In marketing today, it is not realistic to think that the majority of people that find you the first time are going to take action the first time. So we want to get as many people as possible to find you on Google. We want to send those people to your website and have it set up to convert, convince people that you're the best option for them. You don't need to have a huge marketing spend to allocate to remarketing campaigns because you're telling Facebook and Instagram that. Welcome to Websites That Convert, the podcast where your website stops being a liability and transforms into your greatest asset. I'm your host, Shannon, and I'm going to guide you through the strategies and insights you need to build a website that not only attracts, but converts. Let's dive in. Let's talk about the number one marketing tactic that most businesses aren't implementing into their marketing strategies right now that could completely transform the results that they're getting by increasing the return on ad spend they're getting, increasing their website conversion rates and the amount of leads that are coming through overall, and decreasing their cost per lead. Before I tell you exactly what this strategy is, let's go back to the way that most people are marketing right now. If you've ever gone to a website that you've been interested in a product or service of, and then you've gotten distracted, maybe you're not 100% ready to make a decision right now, and more than likely, you get a notification from your social media or you end up scrolling on social media at some point. More than likely, if you're on a website of a business that's doing marketing correctly, then you're going to be targeted with ads from that company. And more than likely, if you are, on the edge of wanting to purchase or inquire with someone, you're going to be sent back to that website because you're going to be reminded of what you were doing previously. You're going to go back to that website and you probably are more likely to take action the second or third time that you have that touch point with that business. Well, what these businesses are implementing is what's called retargeting campaigns or remarketing. Majority of people that visit your website or find you online aren't going to take action the first time they see you. They need to see you multiple times in order to warm them up to the idea of inquiring with you. Even if we have a high website conversion rate, there's still a majority of people that don't convert the first time. So just like you would have gone to someone's website and not made a decision the first time and ended up on social media, and then you see their ads if they're doing marketing correctly, then it may have been the second, third, fourth, or even 10th time that you've seen their ads as they're chasing you around the internet that you go back to the website and then you make a purchase from there. In marketing today, it is not realistic to think that the majority of people that find you the first time are going to take action the first time. Even if we have a really high website conversion rate, there's still a majority of people that found you who aren't going to take action that first time that they do find you. And if you don't have a strategy in place to get in front of those people again, then you've completely lost them and you've only had that one opportunity to get them to take action. So these campaigns and the strategy behind this is what's called retargeting. So the approach around it is that we're creating campaigns that are being sent out to an audience of people that we already know are interested in what you offer. And we know that because they've found you and they've visited your website. So instead of creating big, broad campaigns on Facebook and Instagram that are going out to tons and tons of people, we're creating an audience of warm leads for you and targeting just those people on those platforms and using your ad spend to make sure that we're getting in front of the people that are already interested in what you offer multiple times because they're much more likely to take action because they're in that decision-making phase. So the way that this strategy works, if we look at it from the perspective of our website marketing system, for example, is we want to get found by people who are in your target market, actively searching for what you offer and ready to take action. And the best way for us to do that is to market your business on Google first and foremost, because that's where people are searching. So we want to get as many people as possible to find you on Google. We want to send those people to your website and have it set up to convert, convince people that you're the best option for them, and make them take that next step into becoming a lead and a customer. But like I said, even if we have a really high website conversion rate, even if we're converting, 10% of traffic that's coming through, there's still 90% of people that aren't going to take action for various reasons the first time. So what we want to do is we want to create ads that are targeting just those people when they get distracted, when they end up on social media, when they forget what they were doing because they have a short attention span. We don't want to completely lose them because you've gotten them there in the first place. So we create ads and we target those people on Facebook and Instagram. So we remind them of your business, of your offer, and what they were doing previously to try and get them back to the website the second time, or show your ad to them as many times as it takes to make them come back to the website and take action one of those times instead. If you think about it, it's quite crazy not to have a remarketing campaign set up in your business, because these are people who are hot, they're warm, they're ready to buy. They've already shown some type of interest, and you don't need to have a huge marketing spend to allocate to remarketing campaigns, because you're telling Facebook and Instagram that these are the only people that you want to show ads for. It also ensures that you're still gaining quality leads coming through, because you are targeting people who have shown that interest as well. So missing out on not showing your business and your ads to people after they've shown their interest the first time means you're missing out on a huge opportunity, because the only time they're going to find you again is if they remember your business name and search for that specifically, or they go back to Google, and you better hope that they find your business the second time and don't end up going to a competitor instead. So if you think about not having a remarketing campaign set up in your business, you could be paying for ads and getting traffic through Google, which is great. But those 90% of people that aren't converting the first time, you completely losing them. And if they're searching again, you could be potentially serving them up on a silver platter to your competitor. So having those remarketing campaigns in place are going to ensure that you're creating this ecosystem of people who are interested. You're showing ads to them. You're trying to get them back the second, third, or 10th time to the website so they can take action then. And you're essentially chasing them around the internet because you have identified them as being in your target market and actively searching for what you offer, and we're trying to get them to that stage of being ready to buy. So while there might be some people that come to your website and just, decide you aren't the best fit for them, which is completely fine, there's still going to be those people in that audience who are in your target market and want to buy from you as well, and just need that extra attention to get them back one of those other times instead. So don't miss out on this massive opportunity to get more warm leads back to your website, because what it's going to do is it's going to increase your overall conversion rate and reduce your cost per lead, increase your return on ad spend, and that is going to increase the return on investment you're getting overall for your business. You'll be generating more revenue, more sales, and you'll be able to scale up your marketing from there. So don't forget to implement a meta remarketing campaign so you can get in front of people who are still in your target market and ready to take action, but haven't just yet. So I hope this episode has been helpful in educating you on the number one thing that every service-based business should be implementing into their marketing strategy that could completely change the results that they're getting. That's so simple that all the big businesses are doing because it's so effective that you don't need to have a huge marketing spend in order to do so. So let me know if this episode was helpful, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for listening to Websites That Convert. If you found value in this episode, please give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Follow us on all social media. And if you're a service-based business owner that's looking to double their website conversions, book a call with my team using the link below. I'll see you in the next episode.